Hello, idiots. Today we're going to go over all the Red Dead Redemption 3 fan theories. Get a glass of chalky milk and sit down because these theories are smart, stupid, and sometimes absurd. Fan theory number 1 is shared by Laugh at Chris on the Red Dead Redemption subreddit. He shares that Red Dead Redemption 3 might take place before the events of Red Dead 2, before the Vander Linde gang was big. He thinks you'll play as a member of the O'Driscoll gang, and then Colum kills Annabelle late game, as it is talked about in Red Dead Redemption 2, Chapter 1. This is probably likely to happen, but you'll probably play as young Hosea Dutch or even Arthur if Rockstar decides to make another prequel. What do you think? This next theory is by yours truly. Yes, the man, the myth, the legend, Jarthur Morgston. I think that Red Dead Redemption 3 might be you playing as Sadie Adler after RDR 1. You'll be accompanied by Charles Smith, and maybe you'll figure out that Karen Jones started a pillaging gang of her own, they kill innocent folk, and burn towns. The game will have you ultimately killing Karen Jones in Armadillo, New Austin, and then Sadie dies of cholera because Rockstar loves killing main characters. This theory is a solid story, kind of. But obviously a lot needs to happen in between, like you find Isaac Morgan, Arthur's son. Speaking of Isaac, YouTuber J Rock shares that he thinks that Isaac Morgan's mother gave her life to protect him from bandits, and the 2 crosses that Arthur found at their house was a bandit, and Eliza, Arthur's ex-wife. And Isaac buried them there, to make Arthur think Eliza and himself were dead because Arthur Morgan was an outlaw, and he wouldn't want to be raised by an outlaw in an environment with people constantly getting killed. When Isaac grows, he finds out that Arthur is dead and takes up the life of an outlaw. Then he becomes a bounty hunter to get extra cash. But one of the bounties were none other than Jack Marston. And when he finds him, he finds the name J. Marston familiar and remembers that John Marston was his father's best friend. Jack then helps Isaac with his redemption. Here is a bonus theory. I forgot where exactly I heard it, but it is pretty cool. This theory is that Red Dead Redemption 3 isn't a cowboy gunslinger game at all, and it is a World War I or II game where you play as Jack Marston and fight in one of those world wars. This is not very likely to happen, but admit, it would be cool to throw a grenade at a not-German fellow as Jack Marston. Maybe Rockstar could make this as a sub-game or add-on for the real RDR 3, whichever story goes to it.